Today we're talking about how to get the perks of new construction without actually building from the ground up. And believe it or not, it's one of the most common conversations I'm having with buyers right now. So if you've been thinking about buying a home in Blacksburg and you love the idea of new construction, but the thought of going through the build process is enough to give you a headache just thinking about it, well then this video is for you. Because let's be honest, while building a home can be incredibly rewarding, it is not the right fit for every buyer. So maybe you're relocating on a tight timeline, or maybe you don't want to deal with the new construction delays or all that decision fatigue, or maybe you just want something that's move-in ready right now. Well, today I'm talking directly to you, so stick around. But first, if you're new here, let me just quickly introduce myself. My name is Grant Irby. I'm a seasoned local realtor serving Blacksburg, Christiansburg, and really the entire New River Valley area. And navigating the home buying and selling process is an absolute beast. And I'm in a position to uniquely help you, and I would love the opportunity to do so. So please feel free to shoot me a text or an email, and I would be honored to help you, whether that's in the next 6 months or even 6 years from now. And please remember to like and subscribe to the channel for future hyper-local real estate content like this. When clients tell me that they want newer homes but don't want to build, we tailor their search to focus on neighborhoods that were built within the last 5 to 10 years. These are places where you still get things like modern floor plans, energy efficiency, newer roofs, updated kitchens and baths, and low maintenance perks that come with newer construction. So today I'm walking you through 4 Blacksburg neighborhoods that offer exactly that. Plus, one honorable mention I'll throw in at the end that you'll want to keep an eye on. Now, these are communities where you'll likely be buying this home from the first owner, and you'll avoid the stress that can come with a new build, and you can still enjoy everything that makes newer homes so appealing. So let's get right into it. Number 1 on the list is the Villas at North Main. Now, the Villas at North Main is one of those communities that kind of flies under the radar, but it's a gem if you're looking for newer, low maintenance living in Blacksburg. This is a one-street neighborhood tucked right off of North Main, and the builder began building the homes in 2015 and just recently completed their last few homes in the neighborhood. Now, these homes were all built by R. Fralin and Associates, who's a builder who's been building homes in the New River Valley and other parts of Southwest Virginia for quite some time. And in addition to this Blacksburg neighborhood, a lot of Fralin's newer neighborhoods are just 15 minutes down the road in Christiansburg. Now, you'll find a lot of smaller yards, but the neighborhood has sidewalks and a nice cul-de-sac at the end of the street. And since these homes were built within the past 10 years, these homes have relatively newer roofs and major systems. Now, on the downside, at the end of the street, it does back up to Highway 460, so you can hear highway noise at busy times of the day. Now, I've known people who have lived on this street and they say, you get used to it, you don't hear it anymore. But if you're considering this neighborhood, I want to make sure to mention that, and you can be the deciding factor yourself. Now, while prices started much lower in 2015, over the last few years, the sales prices in the Villas at North Main have hovered around that mid to high $400,000 range into the low to mid $500,000 price point. Next up, and number 2 on our list, is Givens Farm, one of the newer construction neighborhoods in Blacksburg, developed by Eagle Construction. Now, Givens Farm is a completed neighborhood, but Eagle Construction is still building brand new homes at the Preserve in Blacksburg and the Meadows in Christiansburg. While there is still some opportunities for brand new homes in Givens Farms that are recently finished but still available, many of the homes were built between 2020 and 2023. So you'll see resales in this neighborhood beginning to pop up a little more as time goes on. Now, if you're looking for a modern craftsman style home with that classic meets contemporary vibe, Givens Farm nails it. These homes are known for their thoughtful floor plans, stylish finishes, and the attention to quality. You'll find open kitchens, large kitchen islands, luxury flooring, and often flexible spaces like lofts or basements or home offices. Now, the lot sizes are considerably smaller than some of the more mature neighborhoods nearby, but the size of the homes themselves can make up for it with the amount of indoor space. Because of the desired location, which is only about 5 minutes from Virginia Tech's campus, and because of the home size and the quality of the build, prices have hovered into the $700,000 mark and even a little bit above over the past few years. Of course, all of this depends on the size and features that were chosen by the first owner who built the house. Homes in Givens Farms are a great option if you want something that feels like a brand new home and a great location, but you'd rather skip that year-long wait for new construction in other neighborhoods to finish. Now, before we move on to our third neighborhood, let me just pause for a second and recognize that some of you watching this may actually prefer to build new rather than to buy an existing home. After all, if you have the flexibility to wait that 8 to 12 month period for it to be built, well then you get to choose all the finishes that match your style. Now, if that's you, I encourage you to check out my video review of my personal journey building a new construction home for my family, along with how it held up over the first year and what we do the same and what we do differently the next time around. Now, I'm going to link that video in the description and also flash it up here on the screen for you too. Number 3 on our list is Kinloch. Kinloch is a tucked away neighborhood just across North Main Street from those villas on North Main that I mentioned earlier. It has 21 single family homes that were mostly built between 2021 and 2022 by Stateston Homes. Now, Stateston Homes is a very well-known builder based right here in Blacksburg. Now, something unique about Kinloch is there has only been one home sold as of the recording of this video. That means only one homeowner who bought the home has sold it. That's really low turnover. Now, that's in part due to the fact that the neighborhood is about 5 years old and actually a little less. Even that being said, we would still expect to see some turnover. So what that means is the folks that bought the homes haven't left, and there must be something great about it. Now, these homes have open layouts, modern kitchens, modern bathrooms, and many have upgraded features like gas fireplaces, granite countertops, and covered porches. And because of their age, they have roofs and major appliances that have a ton of lifespan left in them. Kinloch is especially appealing to families looking for proximity to downtown and schools while still getting the peace of a quieter residential area. And since there hasn't been much turnover in this neighborhood, it's really difficult to find comparable sales for this specific neighborhood. The one home that has sold happened to hover in that mid $700,000 range. Now, however, at the time of recording this video, there's actively one home listed for sale in Kinloch that's actually priced below the $500,000 mark. So depending on the features of the home and the location of the home within the specific neighborhood, prices could sway higher or lower. Number 4 is Kipps Farm, and Kipps Farm is another Stateston Homes community, and it's a great example of a really well thoughtfully planned out development. Kipps Farm is located in a popular corridor of Blacksburg, near Blacksburg Middle School and right next to Blacksburg High School. And the first homes in Kipps Farm were built in 2017, but there have been a lot more recent builds than that too. Now, Kipps Farm has a more suburban feel with sidewalks and open green space for playing, and they have larger yards too. And that's actually an important note that you may have picked up on by now. A lot of newer homes inherently have small lots, but Kipps Farm is a bit different, with lots being a bit bigger than a lot of the newer construction neighborhoods that are popping up now. And the homes also tend to have higher square footage and very thoughtful details. So think mudrooms and laundry rooms that are on the same level as all the bedrooms, and bonus spaces that can adapt to your lifestyle. Now, over the past 5 years, Kipps Farm has seen prices in the mid to 700s, driven both by demand and the desirability of the location. But again, this can vary widely in both directions based on amenities and square footage of each home. Now, buyers really do love the easy access to walking trails and the high school and this feel of a true community while still just being minutes from Virginia Tech and downtown. If you're looking for a newer home with room to grow, Kipps Farm is definitely worth exploring. So that's our 4 newer construction neighborhoods, but wait, we have that 5th honorable mention. Rounding out our list as an honorable mention is Fiddler's Green, and it's an honorable mention because some of the homes in the neighborhood were built as far back as 2008, but its newest homes were built around 2020. So it's not exactly a newer construction neighborhood, but the homeowners in this neighborhood have done an excellent job about maintaining the quality and the curb appeal of their homes. Fiddler's Green was built by SAS builders, and many of the homes reflect a higher-end custom feel compared to production-built communities. So think features like tray ceilings, built-in shelving, gas ranges, and architectural richness that you don't always see in newer homes. And the location of the neighborhood just cannot be beat. It's tucked right behind downtown Blacksburg, so it's as close as a 2-minute drive to downtown, but it still has that upscale neighborhood feeling. Over the past year or so, we have seen a wide variety of sales prices, again, depending on the finishes of the home and the lot size. So smaller homes in the neighborhoods have sold in the 500s and above, while larger homes in the neighborhood have sold for north of $800,000 to $900,000. Appreciation has been strong, but even more importantly, these homes tend to hold their value really well due to the quality of the construction, the fantastic location, and the attention to detail on the part of SAS builders. So if you've been house hunting in Blacksburg and you're feeling torn between wanting something new but not being interested in building from scratch, well, in my opinion, these neighborhoods offer the best of both worlds. You'll get newer systems, modern layouts, energy efficiency, and fewer big ticket repairs likely in the near future. And you get all of this without having to navigate the building process. Now, this video is specifically focused on resale homes built within the last 5 to 10 years, and that's homes that are typically being sold by the first or second owner, and they offer that move-in ready convenience with the benefits of new construction. But quick disclaimer, there are still opportunities to build brand new homes in Blacksburg, and for the right buyer, that can be an amazing path. Builders like States & Homes and Eagle Construction continue to offer new developments and custom options. And one last thing, the growth stats and appreciation stats I shared are based on available market data and recent trends, but as always, home values depend on a wide range of factors, from square footage to upgrades to lot size and even location within the specific neighborhood. So if you're curious about how any of these communities might align with your budget or goals, please reach out. I'd be happy to send you recent comparable sales or even set up a custom tailored search for you. So what do you think? Could you see yourself living in one of these neighborhoods? If so, please reach out to me directly. My cell phone number and email address are on the screen, and I would love to chat with you personally about what relocating to Blacksburg in the New River Valley could look like for you. And please do like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can continue to follow along with more hyper local content just like this. I look forward to helping you win with real estate. Thanks so much.